is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Kaged Review. My name is Kevin Jackwitz, and I just wanted to give you guys a brief rundown of this past couple of days. Sorry I haven't been able to get too much video posted for God of War. It's been an insane weekend. I picked up God of War Thursday night, played some on Friday. I got a recording. It's uploading right now. But I had a concert the next day. We all went to 98RockFest, me and my girlfriend and a couple of our friends. And man, was this a fucking great concert. Just unbelievable from beginning to end. It really was amazing. So here I am, chilling like a rich white girl with my Starbucks caramel frappe. And we're going to do the rundown on this real quick. So the brief synopsis, you've got the band Red, you've got Powerman 5000, 10 years, they're on the outside stage. And the way this all worked was, originally I had tickets for the pit for the concert, and my health, I wasn't too sure if I could even go there and do it and stand for 8 hours. So we decided to give my portion of the tickets to a friend of mine that I used to work with. So I went there not expecting to see any of this concert. I had it for a Christmas present, then I didn't have it. And my girlfriend, she calls me up and she's like, hey, these outside bands are free. And so we're like, alright, well, cool, I'll come check, at least I'll get a couple of bands, which was cool because it was Powerman 5000, which I really wanted to see. And finally got to see them, really good. And 10 Years, who I was really excited about seeing as well. And they fucking killed it on the outside stage. 10 Years is great. And then toward the end, my girlfriend's like, well, maybe we should, you know, check on prices to see what the seats are. And I was like, well, if you really want to do that, I mean, you know. So we checked it out, and the prices had dropped like really a lot because it was the day of, and they were trying to sell out every fucking seat that they could. So we wound up getting me a seat. They, my girlfriend, this dude and his girlfriend all went down to the pit, and I stayed by myself in the seat, but at least I got to see the concert. And so the main stage was Fozzy, who I was fucking dying to see, and they killed it. And then following Fozzy, you had Starset, Seether, 3 Days Grace, and Shinedown. And a couple of these bands are a little bit more overproduced, and they're, you know, they're pop rock a little bit more, which I tend to lead a little bit heavier, not so much commercialized. So I'll be honest, there were a couple of bands who I really like they sound great, I like their songs for sure, but I wasn't expecting much from them live because they just, you know, it's such a polished sound on their CDs. And boy, was I fucking wrong. Every band on this fucking concert just knocked it out of the park and then some. So I actually didn't get to see Red. We got there a little bit late. I walked in just after Powerman 5000 had started. And it was funny because literally as I walked up, they started doing the song Bombshell, which is my favorite song from them. Like literally my favorite song. And I've been wanting to see them do Bombshell for years and years and years, and of course, haven't been able to. So it was really just a fucking cool moment that the very first thing I see when I walk up, not even expecting to see any of this concert, is fucking Powerman 5000 kicking off Bombshell. So I instantly grabbed my phone and got some video of that. Unfortunately, I was a little bit further back, you know, because there was everybody already there. But I did get the video of Bombshell, so that's cool. I'm going to add a lot of pictures and video. I'm going to do an actual review of the whole concert. But yeah, it was just a really cool moment for me. Just really fucking cool. And then 10 Years. It sucked because, like, one of my favorite songs from 10 Years, I was actually in line to get water. Yeah, because it was hot as shit in Tampa. I know the rest of the country is still freezing, but we're burning up down here. So I'm in line to get water, and I didn't want to leave because if you leave the line, well, then you're just waiting forever for water again. So I literally got videotape of 10 Years from me getting water in the line. That kind of sucked, but that's alright. At least I got some of the video. Inside, Fozzy kicked off with Judas, which is like really their main single, I think, right now, especially here in Tampa Bay Area. They fucking, oh my god. Okay, Chris Jericho, he's like 47, 48, he's almost 50 basically. He's really close to 50. And this guy's jumping around the stage the whole set like he's 20 years old. Like, this dude is ageless. It's crazy to me. So that was really cool to see. And actually the whole band was really a lot of energy. So that was fun. They had a great set. Star set was different. And it was funny because my girlfriend texted me and she's like, I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of these guys. They're not really rock. Which is true. They're a different, I mean, they're rock, but they're just different, you know? It's not what you would normally get, for sure. But I really like Star set. I do. And it's really cool because they have this really unique stage setup where they've got these screens and you see like planets and celestial things, and they come out in space suits, and they got this like really outer space type of setup. And really cool performances because the space suits actually have lights that light up, and the drum set has lights that light up, and all these really cool visuals. So it's really a performance. I mean, it's not just you know, you go to a concert and you listen to them. No, it's really something you get sucked into with Star set. So I really like that. It was very entertaining. Seether is exactly what I expected him to be. Raw rock sound, almost like a garage band in some ways. And he even made a comment during his performance where he's like, you know, we don't use any backup tracks to make us sound better. This is just us and instruments, and this is what we fucking sound like. And I really appreciated that as a musician. I was like, you know what, that's pretty fucking cool. So I got a video of a few of their songs too. Seether, they're always going to be good because, you know, come on, it's fucking Seether. But live, they sound just as good as they would anywhere else. I mean, I think it was really cool. And the next band, 3 Days Grace, is one of the bands that really sounds very polished to me on their CDs. And I love 3 Days Grace on the radio, on their CDs. I didn't expect much from them live, I'll be honest. I figured this was one of the bands that was just like overly produced and wasn't going to have that much of a good live show. And I was pleasantly surprised. These guys actually fucking killed it. Like, they had that place jumping. Such a good live performance. And it's funny because, like I said, I'm a bit more hardcore in my style with like rock and metal music, and you know, I like a much harder edge, and these guys are very pop rock in a lot of ways. But that guy can scream. Like, he was doing a lot more screaming during his performances live than he does on his albums. And he's just got the perfect rock scream for it. He really does. It was so cool. Such a good damn show. And so again, their set, absolutely amazing. I got some really cool video of Break and Pain. Really a good set though. Really good. And then it closes up with Shinedown, who I've seen before. And it was funny because the first, and at that point, only time I've seen Shinedown, there was some kind of mechanical failure. There was a technical problem, and I don't know if somebody tried to turn the whole set volume up, because as soon as they hit, the speakers went out for the most part, and I guess they had some backup speakers for the stadium, and so they had to do like a semi-acoustic set. They had to pull out these acoustic guitars, and it was a little bit of a quieter set. I mean, you can still hear them really good, but it was just different, so it was a very stripped down set. And I remember the guys in Shinedown were very cool about it. They were very gracious. They were like, hold on, don't worry, we're going to still do a performance for you. They didn't get angry. And so I've always kept that in my head. He was just so fucking cool about it. So I really liked that stripped down performance, but it was really cool to see them last night do their regular performance, and God was it good. I mean, this guy, if you've ever heard Shinedown live, this guy's voice is his fucking voice. What you get on the CDs is what you get on a live stage. This guy has an amazing vocal range. And, yeah, I mean, they fucking killed it with every song that they did. And they did, you know, every fucking classic. They did 45, Fly From the Inside. I got video of that. That's actually my all-time favorite Shinedown song. Sound of Madness. You know, I mean, they just did everything that you would think that they would do. Anything you've heard on the radio, they did on this stage. And they had a long-ass set, too. I mean, it was so funny because they started at like 11 o'clock or a little after, and we didn't get out of there until like 12:20. And it was supposed to end at midnight. And Shinedown just kept going. And it was so cool because, like, you could tell the lead singer, I forget his name, but you could tell he really enjoys and appreciates doing this. And it really shows in everything that he does. He controls the crowd so damn good, but he also tries to give the crowd what they want every fucking time. Like when the speakers blew in the first performance, he was so gracious, so cool about it. But on the second performance here, he was gracious in a whole other way. He was like feeding off the audience, and he was smiling the whole time, and you could tell he was just having the time of his life up there. And he just didn't want it to end, man. They just kept doing song after song after song, and like everybody was digging it. And the funny thing is, like where I was, I had a seat, and a lot of people were sitting down throughout a lot of the concert. But as soon as Shinedown hit the stage, I don't know that there was one person that was not on their feet for most of that set. So that says something. Absolutely phenomenal though. I really loved it from beginning to end. This concert was amazing. So that's a short synopsis of 98RockFest for 2018. I'm going to do a full review here pretty soon. I'm going to get back into God of War today. Like I said, I had this hiatus. I had to go to the concert. You know, something I didn't even know I was going to get to see, but my girlfriend wanted me to go with her. So I was going to go to the motel, and it just turned out that I actually got to go. And, you know, I have to really thank my girlfriend because she's the one who made it happen. So that was very cool of her to do that. So that's what's going on. I'm going to catch up with the channel. I'm loading up more videos. I had a little bit of a hiatus over the weekend, obviously. So I'm about to pick right back up where I left off. And you can expect the full gameplay within the next couple of days for God of War. I'm going to get it all loaded up. So don't worry about that. I know I'm probably a day and a half behind now, but you know, had a great time, had great experiences with good people, and that's what life is all about. So after that, I'm going to start a new series with my top 10s and the rock review. So I'm going to do that. I got a couple of I'm going to do link and sync reviews for baby metal songs, because if you show the baby metal video, you're going to get a strike. You're just going to get that strike. So I'm going to put the links down for the baby metal reviews. You can sync it up, and that's how I'm going to do that from now on with baby metal. I'm still going to do the reviews because it's a fucking awesome band, but it has to be a link and sync. So just be aware of that. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what's happening. You can expect a lot coming out in the next couple of days. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. If you have any videos you want me to react to, rock songs to review, anything like that, let me know. And if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackwitz. Kaged Nation out.